Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back your lovely faces to a brand new video here on the channel. Well, it is Saturday morning, I wake up, I look on Twitter just to see what's going on, get the gist of things because there's been some interesting and amazing developments over on Twitter. And what do I come across? I come across this. So, this was written 2 days ago. It is from hitc.com. And obviously we got Eve Barlow there. And, you know, Eve Barlow was banned from Pal Amber Heard's court case with Johnny Depp. It goes in to say who she is, what she's done and everything else. And then it goes on, you know, why was she thrown out of the Depp trial and everything else, going about page 6 with what's happened. Now, it gets interesting when you go down. You have this by here. Eve Barlow support for her. Eve Barlow has been very public supporter of her. She has been vocal on social media too. When the trial concluded in June 2022, Barlow posted an emotional message to support for her on Instagram. Underneath an image with the slogan, "I stand with her," she wrote, "Your voice is too important to be stolen in such a gruesome, unhinged festival of this. You are too important. You've survived too much, and you will keep surviving. I believe you. Always have, always will." Okay, understandable, a friend supporting her, okay. Jury found that she defamed Johnny Depp in 3 separate statements in a co-ed piece she wrote for the Washington Post in 2018. They also found Depp defamed her in 1 statement from his attorney. Yeah, and then it goes on that she owes him 10 million plus 2 to go to her. But look at this, guys. Where is it? There we go. She's the one who wrote the op-ed. Eve Barlow is the one who wrote it. So, more recently, Barlow published an open letter signed by more than 130 organizations, academics and experts who literally, these people are on Twitter, "I've signed this, I've signed that." And when you go to them and you engage in a civil conversation or discussion and you say, "Why are you doing this? Can you let us know your reason behind it or your thoughts?" they block you, which to me shows that they have no idea what they're doing. This is exactly what's going on. And again, we've also seen now that there's more than 34 companies of this 130 organizations who have lawyered up to go against them because they were misled. It's going to be glorious seeing all this backfire on them. Anyway, as it goes on, the letter was signed by the likes of Gloria Steinem. It claimed the ongoing online this or her and her supporters was fueled by disinformation, misogyny, biophobia, and a monetized social media environment where a woman's allegations of this were mocked for entertainment. She spoke about the letter in an Instagram post. She wrote, "Today I woke up to see that over 130 organizations, academics and experts in the field of this signed an open letter in support of her. It's a comfort that is hard to put into words. Thank you to all the female survivors. You are so loved and so important." All of this was about, you know, they just don't like it now that males can speak up and say, "No, I'm innocent. I'm the person who all this happened to." They just don't like that. They got something against it now because the way they've done it and the way they've gone about it, it's just showing the world that they're like, "Oh my God, they're standing up against us now. We can't have this." This is exactly what this letter is. However, for the experts and all this, the ones who have signed it, and we've seen people on Twitter as well saying, "I've signed this not to stand with her, but for survivors can come forward without any repercussions," which is exactly what what needs to happen. They need to be able to come forward and tell everyone what has happened without any repercussions. However, again, when you have certain things happening like this, you cannot just take one person's word at face value. Not anymore. Because there's been so many innocent people, men and women, who have been accused of horrible things. They've either gone to prison or certain things have happened to them. And then it's come out, oh, the person was lying. Those accusations were just false. Then you see people, they come out of prison and everything else, and, they're like, well, my life's destroyed anyway because of this. You need to ask all questions. You need to see all sides of the story. There's not just one side. Again, if it's just two people, it is going to be their word against their word. That's how most of these things go. But if people have a good conscience and they're not a narcissist, they will be like, right, okay, this is what happened. I admit to it, or I'm sorry I lied, or whatever. Those things do happen, and we've seen them. We've discussed them in detail on this channel. Stevie, Les, Tugs, everyone's channel. Hell, even LawTube, they've discussed all of these. And they're like, yeah, we've seen it. People get accused. They're wrongfully committed to a prison and everything else. And then they come out, and the person who's accused them says, oh, sorry, I lied. And nothing happens to him. That is wrong. Because, again, those people just wanted to destroy someone. Which is exactly what AH has done with all of this situation. Because one thing that we talked about as well at length is all these people here now, the ones who have signed this, 130 organizations and all this kind of stuff, where were they all during the trial? Where were they? You're telling me they just sat in the background and allowed all that to happen. That's why there's more than meets the eye with this entire thing. But that's what we got for this one, ladies and gentlemen, is that, yeah, Eve Barlow is the one who actually wrote the op-ed. So it kind of goes to show that she, she's literally still her little lapdog. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell for future updates, and I'll see each and every one of you soon.